Hey buddy, Steve back in Railgrade Rapid Repo Rescue. Let's jump into Mission 3, Micro Surge. This is a very, very difficult mission. I think I'm on my 4th attempt doing this one because you have to build 2 microassemblies. Build up microassemblies and crank out exports before the liquidation agents figure out what catalytic conversion means. Microassemblies are, I think, tier 4 structures. They take a metric crapload of stuff to get built up. You need a CPU and a solvent. I haven't built a CPU or a solvent so far. So to get a CPU, I need to have a CPU fab. And to get 1 CPU, I need 3 silica, 2 wire, and a neon gas. So let's just times that by 2. 6 silica, 4 wire, 2 neon gas. To get neon gas, I need a neon refinery, and I'll need 4 reactives to get the 2 neon gas I need to go into here to make the 2 CPUs I need to go into my 2 microassemblies. Now, I'm ignoring the waste from the CPU fab because it doesn't really help do anything right now. The wire, we know that. That's wire coilers. So I need to get 2 copper to get the 4 wire to go into here. I'll probably just load up a train, send it over, call it a day. We also need solvents. Now to get solvents, you need a crude oil, a water, 2 silica to get the solvent. And well, we have silica, oil, water, copper, and a warehouse. Not worried about a warehouse in this one because I also have to export 256 gas, which comes from here, an offshore oil rig. Let's go ahead and get this guy up and running because it holds 32, and I have to essentially empty that thing out 8 times to make it fully work. And reactives, they're coming in over here from our import dock. I only need a handful of those. Here's my Zeppelin dock, so everything from here has to be exported here. Note that it doesn't say export microassemblies. It just says produce 2 microassemblies. This is where it's actually going to become very advantageous for me because, hey, look, this catalyzes with microassemblies. So here's the long-term plan. We build the 2 microassemblies, train them over to the offshore rig, use them as catalysts to make a crapload of gas that we export. This is difficult, especially to do it in 10 minutes, which is the S rank for this. I got 2 oil patches down here. I got 2 copper veins up here. I got some silica deposits. I got some water springs, and I got my import dock. Nice thing is with this, you can salvage stuff as you go. And that's what I was trying on my last attempt, and then I did a big old derp. Let's go ahead, slap down some industries and get this built up. We got a CPU prefab. We're going to put that right now. And I'm also going to put down my solvent, or my solva, and put him right here. Yeah. Now the track between these 2 guys doesn't have to be long. It just needs to be long enough to put a station here and here. Let's assign some workers. Only 1 worker on the microassembly, kind of interesting. I got 9 total to work with. So I need to bring in my silica, wire, and neon gas. This needs silica, water, and crude oil. Water's down here, oil's over here. The wire will come from over here, my copper vein. So let's set this up first. So industry, copper mine. I just need 1. And then I need a wire coiler. I just need 1. And put him kind of like right here. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Station, station, station. Whoops, wrong station. Station here. So again, I take 4 wire out of here and make 8 wire essentially. Take it all over to the CPU fab. That combined with the neon gas and the silica makes us the CPUs I need. We have that going that way. Easy peasy. Next industry, oil. Set that up right there. Track. Don't even need to go on the high. Don't even need to build anything downward. This guy, I'll take 1. I only need to take 1 oil to get the 6 solvents I need. So that works very advantageously for me. Water, let's get you set up too. I'm probably going to need to pull cash out of the bank here in a minute. Let's do that here. Track. all I have to do. Station, station. Just need to bring 1 there. Silica deposit. I need to bring 8 total. 6 here. 2 here. Now this track, I'm going to probably link up with another thing, and that's going to be the neon gas, because that can be done up pretty close by to this dude. And here, that's longer than it needs to be, but I'm trying to keep this down to 1960. Let's go to the bank, pull out a little bit of cash for this because I want to build my trains up. Alright, so now we've got most all of this set up. We're going to need a few water here, a few oil here. I'm going to do trains of 2 to that. Once they deliver, I sell them off. They're done. Wire coiler, I'm going to take 4 over to here. Once that 4 is delivered, I sell that. I tear down the copper mine. Once the wire coiler gets the stuff over here, again, I'm going to need 4 wire delivered. So once I get 2 trips done with that train, I can get rid of it. Silica, I'm going to need to do multiple trips, unfortunately, with this, just because these guys will divvy up the amount of silica needed. The neon gas is going to be made here. So we're going to need 2 reactives for neon gas, so we're going to need 4 reactives. A few quick trains with that, and we should be okay. Let's get the base stuff going, and of course, I'm going to need to get this set up too. Do I want to do that now? Yeah. I'm just going to kind of set this up for the moment. Knowing full well that I'm going to have to connect this later. I don't need to build anything up with it right now. I just need to have that layout done, because once I get the microassemblies built, and this guy gets upgraded, because I have to upgrade him, I'm going to need a crap load of materials. And I'm going to do a lot of boiler engines for this, so let's go. Start the clock. Train here. Water, water, boiler, go. Train here. Wait. I actually cannot have it that long. That's too big of a thing. Train here. Let's do that there. Train here. 2 reactives and a boiler. I'm going to do that train run twice, and we should be okay. Alright, you have got that. I'm going to let those guys do a full delivery. Okay, sell him. Demo that. Start getting some cash back. You, sell you. You're done, because they've already got the water. It's actually making the first solvents we need right now. Sell that. Right. I'm selling this stuff as I go because I don't need it, and I'm gonna need stuff. I'm pretty low on cash. Got the wire here. In fact, nope. Reconfigure you. There. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. Alright. So, sell you, because we're actually making more neon gas. I'm gonna do that. And then I've got 2 silica here. Sell that train. Demo this whole section. Build my track down here. Go ahead and build my station up. I'm doing a full 6 on this one. Upgrade you. Okay, you sell. Actually, that one could have actually delivered. Whoops. Alright. We've got 1 here. We're waiting on the last neon gas, and we should be okay. Alright. Sell you. All of it. Now, we got our first over here. Yep. I got my it says 2 CPUs. Am I misreading that? It says I have a CPU. That's perfect. Alright, perfect. Actually, no. Keep that going for the moment. I'll explain in a moment. Alright, 7 minutes. I am behind the ball here. You can make a giant train with this one. I'm actually going to have this giant train working. Here's the cool thing. The micro assemblies that are being built, they can work in my favor. There's nothing being picked up now by the CPU fab. It's just the solvents. So I'll go ahead and sell him for a bunch of cash back. I clone that train, put him right behind it. We do another track over here. Oops. Okay, you can actually be sold now. I got my first one done. It says I'm working on it, so we're good there. Track. Train here. Wait until full. So now, these trains are trying to offload and export as much gas as they can in the moments that I've got here. Let's boost production even further, because I want this thing to essentially have infinite gas available for it. Once we get the last micro assembly going, it's going to take it to the offshore rig. We're going to get a bunch of cash for it. I'm going to double up this track right now because I can. Up, up. Alright, now I have to export the gas. These micro assemblies are going to drop off over here and say hello to a crap load of cash. Okay, you can be sold now. Get rid of all that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Withdraw the max from them. Clone the train. Put it up here. Clone the train. Put it on this side. So now I've got an absurd amount of gas being produced and picked up and run over to be exported. I think this is the only way that you can make this one work, because if you don't, it's kind of a fricacta thing. All right, switch all trains to wait until full. You down there, wait until full. And over here, wait until empty. Wait until empty, all trains. These trains have to empty everything out before they keep going. I think this one's in the bag. Hindsight, I probably could have gone too high on this one. This looks like a 3 height setup. I will say, this little grasshopper train's kind of kick-ass. And also because it has a top speed of 80 kph. I kind of like that idea too with it. We're at 190. We gotta be at 200. Yep, there we go. And the fact that I'm overproducing, again, micro assemblies for the win here. Now on the last catalyst, and it's 90 seconds left. This is a little bit of a tight turn. I probably could have done a little bit better down on this one, made it more of a cleaner loop. But this, in this map, you have to essentially demo as you go to make this one work correctly. This is the last train, by the way, that we're going to need for this. We've got this one in the bag. S rank. Got it done in, let's call it 7 minutes, 15 seconds. 7 minutes, yeah. But build up that little infrastructure, demo as you go. Once you get it, just start focusing on gas. It's the only way you're going to get this one beat. All right, and it looks like we've got some bonus missions that are now available. I was going to be talking about going into mission 4 at the end of this video, but instead we're going to be looking at mission 3A in the next video. I'm noticing the S rank time on this one is 35 minutes, so the next one's going to be a bit longer than this one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.